Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your mass board. P-Funk, thinking right out here in my lab. I got this mask on because I got a little uh, allergy, allergic reaction, and my face is a little puffy and swollen. I'm trying to work with that, but I gotta get the message out. So, I hook or crook, any means necessary. If you can hear my voice, I hope I ain't muffled too much. If not, I have to come out this mask and expose my disconfigurated face, but I ain't big about that. Let's go. Writers been 25 rules to live by. Storyteller, story with a message story for life. I give life lessons. You tuning and receiving them. The numbers are going up. I appreciate that. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Don't worry about the mask. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on. Mask and all is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself and God a little bit better. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get all right thinkers to do just that. Know thyself. With the lessons I'm giving you, that's how it's done. I'm gonna break it down for you the best I could. Let's go. Do you know you? Okay, I I deal with this. All right, let's go. Do you know you? It's a rhetorical question, but you should have the answer for yourself. That's my mission, is to have all right thinkers have the answer to their questions. When somebody asks you, who are you? Do you know you? Yeah, I know thyself. Let's go. And one of these people are you. You find out which one you are, being satisfied, stick with me. I can help you become the best you can be. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and know that they know not. It's simple. You teach them. That's what I do for you. Full enjoying all. You know the deal. I got you. Appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know, it's okay. They're asleep spiritually. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. Into my yacht, be true. It is going down a little bit better. It was not good earlier, so I put the mask on. Okay, let's go. Time to get this lesson started. We're going back where we, man, y'all start. Y'all seem to enjoy the lessons I'm giving you, so I'm gonna keep giving it to you. I was doing the Egyptian commission tree of life. I'm over here and doing my mysteries of Isis because it gives you a little bit different breakdown on how to be your best self. So I just use that to my advantage. Today we're gonna talk about right thing. Let's talk about my favorite thing, God knowledge, and how to obtain it, and how to, more importantly, how to use it. Let's go. Mysteries of Isis. It starts out at the top of the table page. It says Panetta, existing God. Nebercher, all-encompassing God. Then you got the God Trinity. Everybody has a Trinity. Every religion has a Trinity. The spiritual Trinity is Aman, represent Amun, or Amen, represents the hidden one. God is hidden. If you claim to see God face to face, think again. Moving on. Ra is God's face. That's seen. That's the sun. Then you got God Ptah, who, the story goes, he uttered himself into creation. The P is silent. So a lot of people say Ptah, he pronounced it T. So that's the concept of man being able to create with words. Words of power, the heck. Okay. That's the God Trinity. From there, you come down to the first spirit man. I can tell you the number 6 item on the elements chart is spirit. That goes into human being. That's the soul, that's the spirit, that's a song. And his reincarnation is Haru. Sound familiar? Father, son. Okay, but that's the original concept. So let's work with that. All right, let's go. In Egypt, remember, that's where I'm at. Mythology, the god Ra, the visible part of God, represents cosmic consciousness. Without Ra, we got nothing. Take the sun away, party's over. So yeah, it's good to worship it and respect it for it, but it don't bless you. It don't bestow nothing but heat and light on you. So it's an object. It's an emanation of God. I hope you get the concept. Let's go. Now they call them the all. That's cool. All which manifests as what? The sight. That's that thing in the sky. The aspect of consciousness. You have this first spirit in man, which is Asar. Asar is Ra in what? Material form, in the physical form, and Haru represents the way to reach the Father, aka Ra. And each individual system of theology, religious concepts, also has its own Trinity. Okay, so Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, that's the Christians. I ain't going through that nonsense. I got some stuff here I'm gonna give you. It ain't about competing, just about understanding. Just all. As previously stated, the visual forms and ideas presented in each of the gods, watch this, were created by the sages in ancient times. How? Why? To help us what? Understand the qualities and the characteristics of God through what? Descriptions of the various letters or deities we call God and goddesses. They're all emanations of God, and the ones that's inside you after the five elements, earth, wind, and fire, and heaven and earth, it becomes spirit. That's where man comes in at on the chain. Now, in Christianity, here you go, there is a Father, a supreme being, God, and several saints and angels, okay, God and goddesses. Only thing about the Christians, they don't have female angels for some reason. I'm just putting that to your attention. Similarly, watch this. In India, watch this, Indian philosophy, the term Brahman also represents the formless, the nameless, the transcendental, and the all-encompassing existence beyond time and space, and the aka gods and demons assume the role of maintaining the universe in much the same way as the ancient Egyptian letters did. Everybody got a view, and American Indians have their view about creation and about what sustains it and what's going on. So pick what suits you and go for it. That's all. And all of them, you still have to put work in. So if you want to pick one, think it's going to be easy because I ain't got to do that much work. Nope. Everyone got to put work in. So take a pick. Like, watch this. In the books, it says in chapter 81, Jesus says this. Now, this is the Christian concept. This is Jesus talking. I am the all. Bold statement. And the all has gone out from me, and the all has come back to me. Oh, Jesus talking big talk. Cleave the wood. I am there. Lift the stone. Thou shalt you find me there also. This is Jesus saying he's God in his concept. And this is fine. No problem with that. Let's move on. Now, the Christian Gnostics, which is the original Christians before they became just Christians, Catholics, it was Christian Gnostics, aka the Novus. Above, watch this. They quote the quote above was attributed to Jesus from the ancient Egyptian. Guess what? Naga Hammadi, which is the text known as the Gospel of Thomas. Y'all remember him? That's your boy who doubted Jesus, doubted Thomas, or no? This is Thomas that educated Jesus. He got his lessons inscribed from the same idea. Watch this. From the God they call it the Gospel of Thomas. It describes, watch this, the same idea. Even called it by the same name, the all. Good name. In Hermeticism, watch this. We encounter the same terminology, a comparison between the following Hermetic teachings and the Gnostic Christian teachings. It reveals the same meaning and mode of expression. Excuse me. Watch this. This is the Indian Hermetic. Excuse me. There is only one supreme being, all. That's what they want to call him. It is. It manifests, here you go, the all manifests itself through infinite forms and many gods. Everything comes from the one. It emanates from itself. Everything after that is part of that. That's easy to understand. Not that hard. We use the ocean as a concept. Every one of us are a drop in the ocean. Simple thing. Of the big ocean of consciousness. We just inform in a human form. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. But as human beings, we have what? Conscious. We can learn. We can comprehend. Use it. I said use your head for something other than that, right? Is used to comprehend. Your brain's meant to think, to function, to make ideas, figure things out, put it to use. Now, in its essence, watch this. The all is unknowable. This is why they consider him invisible, unseen. Try to calm down. The universe, watch this, is what? Mental, in the mind. But it's the mind of the all. All is also spirit. Story goes after he created everything, everything's perfect. Only thing was missing was his presence in humans. So that's why he created us. We can create him. The animals can't create God. The animals can't worship God, praise God. Animals can't become God-like. They can't become conscious of their higher self. So we have a gift. That's the gift from God. Moving on. Hope you get that concept. Now here you go. The all, and see, we call him God. They call him the all. We call him Supreme Being. Nebuchadnezzar, Netter, Panetter. Everybody got a name for God. Okay. But the same understanding of who God is. And don't change. Okay? The all creates, watch this, an infinite mind, countless universes, which exist for eons of time. Man created time. Watch this. To the all, the creation and development of depth of a million universes is as the time of what? A twinkling of an eye. It don't affect him. Okay. We live in a timeline that we set for ourselves. Why? You got that thing in the sky. Okay. That's the clock. Okay. Moving on. While the all, we're still learning about the all of God. While the all is in, now this is a tongue twister, watch this. While all is in the all, it is also true that, watch this, the all is in all. Stop. To him who truly understands this truth have come great knowledge. If you can understand that the all is in all, you can grasp the concept. Now you got your brain working. Okay, now you're thinking. Right. Okay, right thinking is the way. The all, watch this, is the whole of all existence. All, everything. One normally perceives reality as what? Being composed of separate objects, this, that, and they tell you all, that's all the same. Separate objects, separate people, separate planets, stars, etc. However, ancient mystical philosophy is declaring the view that there is an all-encompassing existence of which one is not normally aware. Ignorant people don't know about the higher self at all. Watch, they got ignorant. Secondly, here's the important part. Watch this. That what you call time, again, explain to you, as space or the passage of time, as well as the cause and effect, which we call nature or creation, is only a manifestation of the transcendental being, which is beyond time and space. Again, God exists in a whole nother level. So, yeah, he got no other thing going on. In time and space to where human beings are. Watch this, there's three levels. It is from what? This being. It's from this being, which is what? The all, that time and space come, and it is until this same time and space, as well as human life and consciousness, dissolves after what? A certain period of time. This is the idea that Jesus is referring to in the Gospel of Thomas that said 81, the all come out from me and the all gonna come back to me. The all is all, I'm in it all. That's what it says over here, and that's what they're really writing over here. Trust me, they know what they're talking about, and I get it. If you understand that, you're on your way to waking up and becoming conscious of your higher self, which is God. The following verse, watch this. Now you're gonna deal with the Vedas. Now, the Vedas of India, they were smart. India, they known as the what? The Vastivstrava, the Upanishads, okay? They called the Vedas. Watch this. Now, you got 47 revealed, Upanishad, chapter 47 revealed their concept of the same teachings of the all. Watch what their philosophy is. Again, talking about God. This great being has 1,000 names, 1,000 meanings, countless heads and thousands of eyes and thousands of feet. He envelops the universe. Through transcendent, he is to what? Be meditated upon. First of all, when you meditate, you communing with your higher self. So that means you need to work, you need to be in contact with God all the time. When you live under that umbrella, you're not getting kicked out of the Garden of Eden. As long as you're under God's auspicious hand, good work, good deeds, you covered. Once you break that covenant with God for yourself, you on your own, aka the ego. That's going to take you out there away from God. That's his job. And if you let him do that, you're going to pay the price for that. So watch this. When to know the all, to understand and believe, then you can walk, talk, and be with the all the time. I call it being God conscious. Y'all call it being prayed up. They said God conscious. I agree. Watch this. Now, you have to meditate upon. I meditate. I talk to God every day. So I'm not without God. My mind ain't idle. So the devil don't mess with me. That's on that too. How the devil can get you. But yeah, if you're not God conscious, you're making a way for the devil to creep into your psyche. And watch this. Upon as residing and like this. Excuse me. He should be meditated upon as residing in the lotus of the heart. The lotus plant flower grows in the muck and the mire, dirt and filth, but it comes out pure. The concept, they use it to show you it ain't where you come from, it's what you believe in. And if your belief is well founded, you will be rewarded for that. If your belief in a well just lie, you will suffer. That's the difference. Understand that. Now, the lotus flower of the heart, that means the heart is pure. And at the center of the body, that's where it's at, is 10 fingers above the navel. You do this is where your heart is. At the 10 fingers up from the navel, your heart should be right around here. Okay? Solar plex in the middle. For a reason. All right. Where we at down here? Okay. Now watch this. He alone is all this. What has been, what shall be, and Isis makes the same claim. I am what was, I am what shall be. And he has become what? The universe. Yet he remains forever changeless. He can be multiplied thousand millions of times over. Don't lose nothing. Don't add to him. Don't take away. That's why he remains forever changeless. And the Lord of what? And mortality. It's not going to change. Okay? And immortality is a long time. I got stuff in here. I'm going to pass by that because it's what I call stuff that's useless information that won't help you. So I'm going to bypass that to get down to the good stuff. Now, in here, in the other chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna in India also discusses his oneness with God. Watch this. And the method by which a spiritual aspirant, aka right thinkers, who want to realize who they are, know themselves, and realize God can attain. Excuse me, you can attain God. What God is telling you with the realization, practice, understanding, you can attain me. Attain Brahman, realize me by understanding that he or she must abide in me. Again, the concept of God. Enter into me, etc. Thus, while Krishna is in human form, he is also expressing what? As the universe of time and space, aka cosmic form. However, in order to become one with God, it is necessary. Hear me? It is necessary in order to become one with God. It is necessary to be thinking, right? And commune with the essence of who? God, and not just the reflection. The world is an expression of God. The world, watch this, that's God. And if understood in this manner, the world can be a place of what? Divine communion all of the time. That's what I call being God conscious. If it is understood, if you understand, otherwise, it is only seen as what? A stage for human interaction, aka to live through pain or pleasure, struggle through life, and end up death and rebirth, etc. That's being caught up in the world. Spiritual world is where you want to raise your consciousness is above the ordinary world. That's why we're spiritual beings having human experience. I'm gonna cut this lesson short because it's 20 minutes. I'm out. I'll be back. This is part one.